Yeah, so this is the day when a friend of ours, family friend, came over and paid us a visit at our home place. So it was a wonderful day. We got a chance to play with him some football with my dad, by the way, who is surprisingly still good in doing it. Yeah. So also I got a chance to talk to Leonard, who I got a chance also to show him some of the videos I made, some of the stuff I've been making over the years, some of my content and some promotional content for my movie, which is yet to be out. And he had very nice reactions on the film itself. So also I got a chance to have like a real interview with him where he shared some of his opinions in life,
Let me come closer.
which were quite surprising.
Okay.
So you can just have a look.
Okay, Leonard, I'll be over here. So, like, what's your name?
Mimi.
Yeah, it already began. Where were you? Yeah.
My name is Leonard,
Leonard.
and I'm from Germany,
Okay.
having 21 years of age.
Oh wow, nice. It's such a young age in our country to be like this free and independent.
Contract bound and not
Okay.
forever and not by myself, but
Okay.
it's an opportunity that Germany offers to young students.
Okay.
If they choose to live at another place to volunteer,
Yeah.
they can do that up to 1 year in the frame of an FSJ. It's like
Okay.
a volunteering service for a whole year.
Oh, here you.
I lived like that in Canada for 1 year, and I lived like this in Tanzania.
Okay. Wow. Okay. How has your journey been here in Tanzania for the past 1 year?
Quite exciting. I found the place I'm staying at, it's at Nigezi, and that's a small NGO,
Okay.
not church bound, but just an NGO working with disabled children.
Okay.
The place where I'm staying is a life sharing community where parents and their children,
Okay.
usually freshborn or very young age,
Yeah.
they're coming. The disability is hydrocephalus or spina bifida, which is
Okay.
Ngongowazi or
Okay.
in Ngongowazi or Kitwa Kikubwa.
Okay.
So we're living together, and then I also am allowed to work at Bugando,
Okay.
just visiting and just taking tarifa and just doing mazoezi.
Okay.
And in between, I'm traveling, usually by foot, having very little resources or having no resources at all.
Okay.
And I live in a tent.
In a tent.
Yeah.
Okay. I was concerned first when I heard about your story that you travel like with no money and you walk barefooted. How has it been to cope with that? Because there are security issues and there's health issues also in walking on foot and like sleeping in a tent all day. So like how do you manage? How do you walk your way around that?
Unazoea.
Unazoea walking on foot.
Very much.
Okay.
Like I don't know if you can see
Wow.
that. Those sheep there.
Okay.
You get used to it, especially sleeping on the ground. I think was maybe 2 weeks, and then you don't have that longing for a mattress anymore.
Okay.
And since then, the sleeping on the ground supported my back,
Your
my
back.
posture a lot.
Okay.
The walking barefoot, it seems a little weird, but technically it's just as an identification for myself and to make it obvious for people who I want to reach. Otherwise, you just drown in the crowd, and that's what my way of kind of symbolizing.
Disconnect.
I don't know what exactly, but like you show people you're maybe just, if it's to show that you're different, maybe that's even enough.
Okay.
But you somehow have to get yourself, like your inner self, onto your outer appearance to show to others. For me, that's walking barefoot. For me, that's having this linen pants.
Did you make this on your own? It feels like handmade.
Yeah.
It looks like
it was a beautiful white linen pant, and then every time it dripped, because just like you see, every time it drips,
you
take
put
it
on. We call it kiraka.
hair. There's little patches. It's gonna be finished hopefully soon.
It kind of looks like artistic, I can say. In
artistic or autistic, it's something in the middle line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But like that, you have a character, and then people who are looking for people who are different, they easily find you. Also, at least that one, it worked out. But also on the health side, like walking barefoot, it stimulates the blood flow.
Yeah,
immensely. And you generally, like your feet are just more in movement, and it's healed. In my case, my knees. I was living with heavy knee pains for quite a long time.
Okay. So it's like a form of healing. Walking
in many ways, yeah. And those people who understand, they know that it's also included in spiritual exercises.
Okay.
And in pain management. I'm not sure how to explain that one properly, but if you experience permanent pain, your mind kind of manages to live with it better.
Right.
Yeah, it helped me in a lot of ways.
Oh, nice. So it's like a healing thing. It helps you to heal some of the...
Or just to be random and different, but it's in some way it grew very close to my heart. And now I can walk long distances, and my knees are not in my way anymore.
Okay.
For that, I'm very grateful.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, and I asked you before, like, how did you overcome that need to acquire materialism? How did you overcome that thing? We have all of us in humans, we're born with it, like wanting to acquire materials and wealth and power and money and cars.
You say we have that all in us. I don't think it's a thing that's being put in our being from the beginning on, but it's the way of living, the type of consumerism, and that's your importance or your value is determined in the society by how much you own, what car you drive, how big the houses you're living in, how wealthy you are.
Okay.
So we define this wealth in materialism.
Yeah.
That's just a circumstance of our modern society.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's not the things that you own in the end of your life, but the memories you can look back, the connections you had with people. And if you kind of manage to go through this disturbance and this having things is almost like a distraction only. But the things that really matter, and the things you really need, it's
the experiences.
Yeah. And for me, it's enough to have those things that I can carry in a big backpack. And the game, it goes further and further. And the more human you are, the more you are able to live just through people and helping them so they help you, the less you have to carry. So in the end, I don't want to have this big backpack, but just maybe a stick, a very small, tiny bag. And then the rest is just people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. Let's talk about, because I know from what I've observed from what we've been talking about since morning until this time, it's like you fully trust your life in faith, I can say, because you don't know tomorrow, you don't know where you're going to stay, you don't know and what's the next coming challenge. So like, do you ever fear death, I can say? Can I ask that? Do you fear death?
Not for myself so much, but for the people who wish me to live.
Okay.
And then on the other hand, I think it's a process of, I don't know if that's faith, but it's, I would almost say it's the opposite. It's more like a letting go of trying to be able to control and trying to act like you're able to keep yourself alive.
Yeah.
Like I just let go of that illusion that I could change anything, that I would manage to survive any day. It's not me.
Okay.
If it's God, if it's a greater power, if it's the universe, I don't know.
Okay.
But I fully trust in that and to have faith in that. So through that trust, I was able to let go and I don't worry. Like worrying, nah.
And you've said you've done this before. You've done it in Morocco, where you traveled just like how you're traveling now, and you're doing it now in Tanzania.
It's a process, but yeah. So I learned living without money by traveling in Europe first.
Okay.
I was around in Norway for 1 month while it was freezing cold, also living in a tent. It was just my first experience. So you just have to throw yourself in, no matter how difficult it seems and how little experience you have. Literally traveling by yourself, that is a very hard thing, but nothing teaches you more than that, because you can try yourself in the world, just seeing how you can get along with people. And it's a nice, it's an adventure.
Adventure.
And after that, I tried to walk from Spain to Germany in 11 weeks.
You did that?
Yeah. And while doing that, I passed through Monaco and we found a person. Never mind. We found a person and we lived a very incredibly rich. That person I was traveling with, then we found each other on a beach. And we lived very rich. And while eating every meal being worth more than 50 euros.
You had to step away from him.
Oh, like for that person?
Yeah, for that person.
I'm not sure if he lives anymore.
Okay.
He was from a very dangerous area in Paris, and I have not heard from him since. Neither from our contact person. I don't know. You meet many great people, but it's hard to find those that you can stick for a long time.
No, do you believe angels live among us?
Angels?
Yeah, angels. Do they live through a person? Like the amount of luck you've met along the way, among people who just want to help you out of nowhere, don't you think maybe it's like kind of angel sent to help you along your journey?
Interesting thought.
Yeah.
Angels are not part of any beliefs that I share so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that picture appeals very well.
Okay.
Yeah, some people have definitely been sort of like
angels too.
Yeah, maybe you can say it like that.
Okay. What country has it been the hardest for you to survive with no money? in all your countries you pass, or in Tanzania, is it easier has it been easier for your journey?
Yeah. For my sort of traveling, if you actually manage to travel without money, you need people to survive.
Yeah.
And if you're in Europe as a white guy, yeah, you might drown. Like you're just a white guy. But here, then, if you walk barefoot and you wear stuff like that and a big backpack, like people are not going to ignore you.
Okay.
And based on that, Tanzania was definitely the easiest country to survive in.
Okay.
Could say where it was the hardest, I guess, during Spain, but there I wasn't without money, just living with very, very little money. And that is poorness. Like you're really poor. That was the suffering the 5 weeks until I ran out of money. And then life kind of really began without. But before you were struggling. So Spain was very hot, very dry, just long walks on like highways into the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't miss that.
That was quite challenging. So you can say Tanzania it was easier for you to Tanzania or Africa in general?
I've only been to Tanzania.
You've only been in Tanzania?
Good.
Okay. Wow. That's nice. I asked you, didn't you want to come to see maybe our national parks and like the lion, the zebra, the Mount Kilimanjaro? Didn't you want to adventure in those kind of areas?
I felt more connected to the whole material for example, when living in Moshi, and like the people who lived around me in those few days that I've been there.
Okay.
They also never been in that national park. So I thought like, why who am I to go in there if the locals can't access?
Okay.
And also for the Serengeti, like the prices are insane. So I've not been there.
All right. Okay.
Maybe one day.
Okay, maybe one day.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I wanted to ask you the challenges you met along your journey, like the biggest challenges you met along your journey, trying to like live the lifestyle you're living right now. What were the challenges?
Patience. You sit with people and maybe you don't even understand a word because they don't speak your language, maybe for a whole night.
Okay.
So you are somewhere and you have something.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot of patience training.
Okay.
And I guess this trust that you like to not break on this thought of, well, it's in the morning, I don't know where I am, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know if I find food, if I find water, and I don't know where I sleep next night.
Yeah.
That's uncertainty. And we usually cling, how do you say that? We really want certainty and
comfort and they plan like what I'm doing.
But then I figured out for myself that like real adventure starts when you don't have that kind of comfort, traps us in certainty, makes us only go this way that we already know. But like all the unknown lays, I have kind of around it.
All right. Do they have like a professional term for people who live the lifestyle you live?
No, but I consider myself part of the community called the Citizens of the World.
Citizens of the world, global citizens. Yeah. Okay.
So people who don't really identify with even the culture that they come from, the country, who wouldn't like, it's not a nationality that is in my heart. So I'm a German. No, I'm honest. I despise it. But you just say I've been born on this planet, and if you manage to find a way to travel through this world, then you're just like one of them all. Like
I guess
citizen of the world.
No, it's such a free way of living. You know, the way you live, like you get to just, you don't follow a system that's been kept to you. Like tomorrow you have to be this place, or you have to be this place. You can just be wherever you want and whatever time you know.
It's a big privilege, though, right?
Yeah,
like it's not suitable for everybody. And as soon as you have responsibilities, or if your family lays a lot of them, or there's just something like responsibilities are usually the end of it. But this lifestyle, I don't suggest it to anybody, even because it's dangerous. It's your parents struggle to understand. But just as it's an enrichment for even holidays, or just the way how you daily interact with people.
Just give yourself chance more for, you know, I'm a bit spiritual. You try to correct the things happening in life and whatever I learn with the spiritualness. It's like you are giving chance for God to show His miracles to you, because whenever you plan everything in your life, there's no room for God actually to show His strength.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, I guess
your urge of trying to have the control and planning something takes a lot of the beauty and the things that God can bring in it. You know, one tip that I would have loved to give to more people during the travels, because I met many who are in the situation of having finished school and trying to find this way into the world of jobs. I wish people to understand that if you connect with people through volunteering, like through just doing the work, showcasing how capable you are, that they acknowledge you through that. Like, it's just, you don't get into a company and you right away get a full paid job, but you first could offer your capabilities for free. it's an own practice. Like it's an add up to your self-studies, getting the knowledge for yourself, working on projects which you manage, showcasing to it to a company, and they might hire for this and that, and you build the bond from having no payment to saying, well, pay me just as much as you think it is worth, to getting then a contract. So I think like this way I'm living, it's based on volunteering work. When I go around without money, I can just live because I try to help others and they help me.
All right.
So everybody can do that. It's not magic. It's just like I help you, and then like maybe we go in your field together. In the evening we have gali together. And so you can make a lot of connections. You can have a lot of experience. You can make a lot of things if you don't want to be paid. But that's a privilege, or that's a long way of seeing. Like I don't want the money right now, but I invest in this connection first. Making these people see who I am and what I'm capable of. For later, then at some point get money for it.
But you have to love the thing you're doing initially for free. You can like do something which you hate and then like say I don't pay for this while you hate what you're doing already. You have to actually
it should help you to go that way that you want to go, like to do the thing that you love to do. But you have to go through this hard phase of maybe not at the first cornerstone hitting payment. And then many people are shocked by that because they were just looking for the money, and if it doesn't work in the beginning, there is no way. But it's this volunteering process, then going in what people think it is valuable at. Like they just pay you as much as they think, and then maybe a contract if you even want that. A contract again, it's like binds you in, but
you get binded.
It's so free. It's nice. It's comfort. If you've been struggling for a long time, I guess that's a beautiful comfort. But
let me just ask you a few questions for the viewers. Like, what has been your favorite meal here in our country? Favorite meal you've had?
The ones that are prepared here, or the ones that I made myself with all the ingredients just put?
Give me the two versions.
The ones that are prepared here, they're all pretty nice. I do love furu.
What is furu? Furu is
the bigger ones. And in general, I'm a big favor of all the fruits you can get. And especially the fact that you really can live without sugar if you choose to, which over there it's very difficult. But favorite one, the way of fried potatoes. But that's just because I love potatoes. I love them over there as well. So fruits, karanga to that cheap price. And furu.
So that's your favorite meal, you can say.
For the ones that are prepared. But then for myself, I would take a chapati. I put peanut butter on it. Then I mash avocado in there, a bit of banana maybe, and then just peanuts. And then you roll it up as a wrap and you eat the whole thing. I have discussed with people a lot with that. Like just mixing random, like anything you have, maybe even tomatoes and a bit of onion, and then whatever you have, you just put it in a chapati, you roll it up, and
it becomes like, and that's like something similar to what's in your culture. It's like a
I guess, but there's always a limit to what you put in there. I say there is no limit. When every part of it, when every component is tasty, and you just put them all together, and then it's going to be tasteful. You just shouldn't use bitter stuff and acids. Then
everything is good.
It's more the better.
You said you are familiar with the language a bit. Can you try to address like the final speech, the advice to the people in Swahili? If you can. Just gather up some words and then can talk.
Afa ya kwanza, nimefurahi sana kuongea na wewe.
Nashukuru.
Umefanya kazi nzuri na maswali nzuri pia.
Nashukuru.
Nimekaa hapa kwa mwaka mmoja. Nimefurahi sana, nimehisi humanity ya watu. Wamenisaidia sana. Wanasafiri, wanakaa huku Nigezi. Wamenifundisha, wamesakaribu chakula na kila kitu. Like I was very like family. Na nimepata elimu nzuri ya dunia ya watu. Nimeweza kujifunza lugha, nimeweza kuangalia maisha mingi. Nimefurahi tu. Ni experience kubwa, ni experience nzuri.
It marked the end of our casual interview, and honestly I was just very intrigued by this guy's personality. He had so many values, so many things to add to me. I was just like, the entire day I was having different conversations with him in different aspects of life, and most of which I couldn't get the chance to record them, but I really learned a lot from Mr. Leonard here. And yeah, just it's like keeping encouraging me on trying to have more conversations with people, get different perspectives in lives, in their lives, how they see life. So that's it, I guess. So until next time, this is Francis Moses Baltazari, and have a nice day.